Alright, hi, welcome to this video. This is for the students of the Holistic Academy, of the ones that are getting the certification in the BioMagnetic Code. Somebody was asking me, what is the best way to tell my clients what I do, to share with people what is it that I do. I know I'm a BioMagnetic Code practitioner, but what would be the best way to say that, to say what it is, to a person that has never heard of either holistic healing, biodecoding, biomagnetism, or anything like that. So the answer could be it could vary depending on, do you want to focus more on emotional issues like stress, frustration, sadness, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, I don't know, that kind of field. You can tailor your explanation for that kind of thing if you want to specialize in that. If you want to work more with the physical issues of the body, dysfunctions, unbalances, pH, infections, then you can talk more about that. But if we want to take it as a general thing, what does a biomagnetic code practitioner do? Well, I like to tell my clients that everything in the universe is under or working with a force that it's called the electromagnetic force. And everything is an energy, and everything is connected to the electromagnetic force. So let's talk about our thoughts. Our thoughts are electromagnetic in nature. When we are thinking, we're producing an electromagnetic response in the brain. That electromagnetic response gets sent to the body so that the body can act on it. I think a certain, thought, and then I choose how I'm going to act on it. Now, when we have a certain kind of thought or thoughts, the body starts to store that information. That electromagnetic charge starts to change how the body acts, aka stress. When I am under a certain kind of stress, my body is pretty much storing that electromagnetic change. After a while, the body's going to change because of it. The body's going to become acidic. The more stress I have, the more emotions that go unnoticed or unable to express them or to transcend them, the more acidic a certain part of the body will be. The more acidity we have in the body, the more we tend to have inflammation, the more we tend to have infections, so on and so forth. So, what do we do as biomagnetic code practitioners? Well, we allow the body to reverse the damage caused by stress. We find the emotions that are causing issues in our bodies. We find the emotional traumatic events, if there are big enough events that have caused changes in our bodies. So I guess it can be as simple as we help the body become free of toxic emotions. Or if you want to go into a more detailed explanation, you can say something like, when we process an emotion, the emotion has a physiological response in the body. That physiological response is not often a healthy one. And what we do with the magnets is we reverse engineer that process. Or if you want to go into more detail, well, then you can talk about how everything in the universe is electromagnetic, the thoughts, well, the beliefs, the perceptions that we have will develop into a way of thinking. A way of thinking is going to create a certain kind of emotional responses. Those emotional responses will in turn create a response in the body, a physiological response, which in turn will create acidity, will create inflammation, because the body wants to get ready for that stress. What the body doesn't know is that it's not going to come in the way that the body is expecting it. So all that change is just an illness. So yes, you can go as deep or as complex as you want into that explanation, but I like to, to keep it as simple as possible. I say we process emotions a lot of times in a negative way. We store emotions, and because emotions are electromagnetic, they create a change in the body, which then it's basically traduces into an illness. And that's pretty much what I say, I think. But anyway, I hope this helps. And again, if you have any questions, please drop some comments below, and I'll address them as I can. Thank you. Bye-bye.